Hey guys, what's going on? It's Karl here, back with another video. As you know, Apple Watch is in full effect. I've used it over the past day. I've been fairly impressed, probably the nicest piece of wearable tech that I've used to date. But a lot of you are asking me on social media if I can compare it to my traditional timepiece, which is kind of hanging around in shambles as I am wearing my Apple Watch now. But this video will compare the two, obviously, and then I will tell you if I think it's worthwhile to pick up your very own and pricey Apple Watch. So just for a bit of clarification, I know a lot of you ask what watch that I normally rock, and it's a 42mm Omega Seamaster Planet Ocean. And yes, as a bit of disclaimer, it is a bit more money, but if you compare this to the likes of other Apple Watches, we've got the Apple Watch Sport, which is the cheapest one here, $350 to $400, I believe. And then you go to the regular Apple Watch, these range from $550 to around $1,000, I believe. And the last but not least, Apple Watch editions, which are extremely pricey and in a completely different price bracket. That is a lot of money. In regards to the bands, both can be replaced. I initially had the metal band, which you see on the right, but since I take my watch with me everywhere, I go swimming and I work out, I opted for a Kevlar band. Fluoroelastomer, I think that's what it's called, is the name of the Apple band. My Omega Seamaster is pretty basic. All you can really do is use the crown to stop, change the actual date, or change the time. It's classified as a diving watch, but what really caught my eye was, of course, the orange color. It's good up to 600 meters or 2,000 feet. I've only got really as far as my bathroom tub, though. The Apple Watch, though, is labeled as water resistant. There's a few videos circulating on YouTube of people swimming with them for 15 minutes and it still works, so you'll have to test your luck. The crown, of course, can be used to zoom in and out, select different functions. I won't go too far in depth as this will be saved for my full review. But of course, as it is a tech piece, you can do a lot of different things with it. On the back is where you'll find the different sensors, and this is also where you charge your device. So for example, I just got it yesterday. I charged it last night since I used it till it was dead, and now it's sitting at around 64%, so I'm guessing 2 to 3 days before you have to charge your device every time. And of course, once the battery wears out, you might have to charge it daily. Depending on which model you pick up, the Apple Watch will be made either of aluminum, stainless steel, or some form of rare metal. My Omega, made of stainless steel, nice and scratched, but I actually love that. Weathered looking, and it's been with me everywhere, and if need be, I can always polish it. In terms of features, most analog watches are extremely basic. I do have a time bezel, which is used for diving, and it indicates how long you've spent underwater. But most watches, as I said, extremely basic, and once you go digital, you might get things like a stopwatch. Wearable tech, on the other hand, is full of features, and of course that's the point of wearable technology. Everything that you can do on your smartphone, you can now do on the convenience of your wrist. I'm not too sure if that's convenient though. For example, you can check your heart rate. Swiping through, you can see the power, the amount of exercise that you've done for the day, calendar events, the weather, stocks, maps, you name it, it is there at your viewing pleasure. As I said, I'm not going to go too far in depth of what you can do with the Apple Watch. It's pretty self-explanatory though. Anything that you can do with your iPhone, you can do on the Apple Watch. One thing though that I have found pretty useful, especially while driving, is texting or voice recognition text. Hold down the crown, say a person's name, and text them something, and through the voice recognition, you can actually send that off as a text, especially useful for when you're driving and you want to keep things somewhat hands-free. Hey, what's up? I'm running a bit late. I'll meet you in 5 minutes. But in reality, you should really be waiting until you're either stopped at your destination or no longer driving. Keep it safe, guys. No need to get into any crashes. And perhaps the last thing to look at if you're super on the fence, really undecisive, and you're not too sure, is how the actual watches look on your wrist. I've never been too big of a fan of rectangular watches. The Apple Watch probably included. It does look pretty decent on your wrist, I won't lie. I think it's the exact right size, but I still think I prefer the look of a traditional time watch Circular looking, nothing too crazy. As I am so into tech, I think I still want to have one thing that is not tech related on my body. That was my comparison of a traditional timepiece against the Apple Watch. And I wouldn't say this is new and improved. It's certainly the newest piece of wearable tech that you can get. You could also replace this with the likes of a Moto 360, any sort of wearable technology watch. And when it comes down to it, what do you prefer? The, I guess, simplicity and ease of a traditional timepiece, or having the latest technology piece sitting on your wrist? I feel everything that you can do on your Apple Watch, you can do on your iPhone. It does make things a tad bit easier, but at the end of the day, I think I enjoy the simplicity of this timepiece. That just might be me though. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. And if you guys found this video useful, smash that like button. And if you're on the fence for the Apple Watch, I will have my review posted within the next couple of days. So stay posted to the channel. I will catch the rest of you in my next episode. Peace.